So this is our room on the Carnival Glory, room 8270. Immediately I'm noticing that they use the older style switches for the lights, so you don't need a card to get into those, which is nice. So we're gonna do a little room tour here. We walk in and we have the couch here on the left, and it looks a little rough, doesn't it? Not really what we're used to for Carnival. And then there is the bed, a little coffee table. These are really nice for us. We like those. The room itself, big, nice mirror, some storage there. Storage, a little seat at the vanity, which is always really nice, and a lighted mirror. We're really excited for this cruise. We love cruising. And then back by the door, we have storage. So life vest there, some nice storage here for hanging items. And then more storage. Lots of storage, which is nice. We can take a peek at the bathroom here. It has a toilet, of course, and then a shower with some soap and shampoo. And it's just like the shower with the edge at the bottom. It's not the full glass enclosure like we had on a few of our other ships. And then just a nice size mirror, and of course a sink. There is some storage over there on the left at the bottom. And then of course we have a balcony room, and here is the door on this room, so you can see it. And up here, up high, is the lock. Let's see, I am 5'9", and it's pretty much at my forehead, so it's a pretty high lock, something that a small child couldn't reach unless they pretty much, like, you know, scaled the wall, or they could actually get on the bed and lean over to unlock that if they're really determined. So that's something to keep in mind, especially if you have a child with elopement issues or anything. And then it has this really nice big window next to the bed, which is cool. Here's our balcony, decent little size, chairs, we'll keep those against the wall. So yeah, this is our home for the next 4 nights. And actually up here, we have the Pullman bed. I always forget about that because we don't use it. It's really not a safe sleeping situation for our kids yet. There is the ladder for it. That's usually in the closet. I think they just forgot to put it away. They were still working on our room even after it was supposed to be done. So I mean, they were pretty rushed. I'll be sanitizing this room. So hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie, and thanks for joining me. I hope you can hear me okay. We are on a cruise. We're on the Carnival Glory for 4 nights. Today is actually our last day. So tonight is our last night. Tomorrow we get off at Port Canaveral, and unfortunately we have to head home. So a little bit of the, you know, vacation ending blues today, but we're excited to enjoy our last day on this ship. We love cruising. My oldest has autism, and I would say cruising and Disney World and just like beach days are her top 3 vacations and things that she's always asking to do. Today we're in Freeport, Bahamas, and the port itself is just very industrial. There's just a lot of shopping and little markets and stuff, it looks like. Vendors, basically. And then if you want to do anything like a beach or a pool or resort stay, you're gonna have to take, you know, public transportation or hire a service to go do that. So we're just staying on the ship. We have never been to Freeport, Bahamas before, but it's not something I really want to see yet. My kids aren't really at the age where they want to do excursions. They don't really have the patience for it, especially my oldest. It's just better to stick with like what she wants to do and stuff like that. So we had breakfast. We slept in quite a bit today, and then we woke up and just got to take in the scenery from our balcony, which is always great. We got dressed, went and had breakfast, and I just dropped them off at camp for a little bit. They love Camp Ocean. It's very, you know, autism friendly. We love cruising with Carnival. Our only comparison is cruising with Disney, which we just did for the first time in January. And I think our family prefers Carnival slightly over Disney. We do prefer the newer ships with Carnival. We've learned that from this cruise. We're on the Glory. It's an older ship. It has been dry docked and had some renovations done, but it's It's just not what we like, we prefer. So we learned that this is vacation, and you know, going forward we will book, you know, the newer ships. I think I am out on the Serenity deck, which is for 21 and over, and I'm just enjoying my time out here with the gorgeous blue water, you know, in front of me. It is weird to see all this industrial stuff. Like, I'll show you my view. It's pretty different. It looks like just lots of sand, like mounds and mounds of sand, which is crazy. But we actually like to stay on the ship at ports that we've been to and didn't really, you know, impress us, or ports that, you know, you have to really do an excursion on if you want to get away from the port and just a little shopping and stuff. I'd say a majority of the ports we've been to are like that. There have been a few where we got off like in Amber Cove. There's a really nice pool that you can go to enjoy, and we really like that. And then a few have like beaches and you just have to take like a little water taxi or something to it. This one is not one of those, so we're staying on the ship, but it's really nice to just enjoy a quiet ship. I'm gonna enjoy like an hour to myself, and then I think my husband will join me soon. He's still at breakfast, and then we will get the girls, have lunch, and we're gonna hit up the little water park on here because we haven't really gotten to do that yet. We tried to briefly yesterday on the rainy day in Nassau, but it was just too chilly and it was raining, so we're gonna try it today. While I am just sitting here soaking up some sun and looking at this gorgeous view, I am going to listen to my book, Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. This little tugboat is pushing us. Say bye-bye, Bahamas.
Bye, Bahamas.
Bye, Bahamas. Bye.
Bye, Bahamas. Bye.
Last final look. Gorgeous. Today was a good day. We had beautiful weather, which we very much needed, especially after our rainy day yesterday that we were all so sad about. So we were so thankful to have such a gorgeous day today. The girls played in the pool. We got in a little bit with them. We just enjoyed our day. We did not get off the ship, and I don't regret it at all. It was nice to just enjoy a quiet ship and a less crowded ship. Like, that's always preferred for us, because I mean, in my mind, like, I'm paying for the ship. I am paying for some of the destinations if there's things for me to do in the port. So today I was paying for the ship. So this is it. We've had dinner. We're heading to a comedy show, and then off to bed and on to our long drive home tomorrow. We did notice that we were more tired on this cruise because we did it on the back end of a Disney trip. So if you don't know, we did 3 days at Disney World. I guess it was 4 nights and 3 park days back to back at Disney World. And then we drove to Port Canaveral and we did this cruise. So we were really tired the first few days. I think today was the first day where we felt like we actually have energy, which is unfortunate because it's our last day. So I don't know if I'll be doing any more cruises on the back end of a Disney trip. I just didn't prefer it because I felt like we were just more tired and we didn't really get to really enjoy our cruise. And I actually prefer the cruises over Disney World. Tomorrow is our long drive home. We won't make it home tomorrow, most likely. We live 14 hours at least from Port Canaveral. We will drive as much as we can, and then we will stop at a hotel for the night and continue the drive the next morning. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Bye.